Hey guys, so it's Jess here at TrueFit. I just wanted to talk to you guys today about what we're going to be covering in my program. So first thing we're going to touch on is nutrition. And so when you say the word nutrition, it's a big word. I mean, there's so many different diets, trends, keto, low fat, low carb, low protein, high protein, isogenics. I mean, it doesn't matter. And so my approach is just whole foods. And so that means going to the grocery store, knowing which foods you can and can't buy, or what's healthy, not healthy. I don't believe like a supplement diet is meant for long term. So they might work good in the short term, but if you haven't learned how to eat and like what's okay to buy at the grocery store, and if you're just relying on meal replacement shakes, you're never gonna have like a sustaining long-term weight loss to be able to hit your goals. And so I like to teach my clients how to go to the grocery store, knowing which foods they can buy. I always just say when you're shopping, shop around the outside of the store. So anything in the center is usually the frozen, processed, sugary type foods. Try to stay away from those. So usually the first thing you hit is like the produce section. The next section is usually the meats. Then you got your dairy, and then maybe like the grains on the outside. But everything in the center is processed. It's meant to last for a long time. Real good food should go bad. Like it's normal for it to go bad. But we won't get too deep into that. But I'm just gonna teach you guys, how to, buy that food, how to cook it, and how to still make it taste super healthy. And then it's a sustainable program that I want you guys to be able to succeed with. Next thing we're gonna touch on is like losses and gains, or people call it weight loss, muscle gain, whatever you want to call it. But tracking on the scale is great, but there's gonna be times where you're still losing body fat, but we're gaining muscle at the same time. And so what I love, or what I require all my clients to do, is take a before photo. So we'll do like a front view and then a side view photo. If you guys have a way to check your body fat, we'll do that. If not, it's okay. We're gonna check your guys' measurements. We're gonna do, the biggest ones is hip and waist, because that's where we can see the biggest changes. And then we also will be using the scale to track your progress. But doing all three is awesome, because there's gonna be times where you might have gained some muscle, but we check your inches and you've lost 2 or 3 inches on your waist. So you're like, wow, I went up on the scale, but my waist is smaller, so we know we're gaining muscle. And so I don't want you guys to get like obsessed with the scale. Like I usually only have my clients weigh in every other week, just so like we're not too worried about fluctuating weight, water weight, that type of stuff. It just keeps us focused on the goal at hand. Next thing we're going to focus on is our workouts. And so my workouts are HIIT style based training, so they're intervals. So we're going to do like, for example, a weighted exercise, and then we're going to do some type of cardio exercise, which is bringing your heart rate up. So the whole time your heart rate's coming up, down, HIIT or interval style training. And so what happens when you do that for at least 12 minutes is you get what's called the afterburn effect. So that means even 3 hours later, when you're sitting down watching Tiger King, for example, you guys are still burning calories, because we've gotten your heart rate, to go up and then back down like that. So even when you're done, you're still burning those calories. For example, if you just run like on a treadmill, your heart rate goes up, it flatlines, and then the moment you're done working out, it drops off, and those are the only calories you burn. So you guys don't get any of that HIIT style training. So that's why I love HIIT training. It's my favorite style, and it's the most efficient. So that way you can work out for a smaller period of time, but still have maximum results. Last thing we're gonna touch on is those workouts. And so skip the expensive gym equipment. You guys don't need to go spend thousands of dollars on equipment. Most of the workouts we're gonna do just require a set of dumbbells or a weight plate. I mean, you can even use bands. We keep it super simple. It's mostly just calisthenics, or for example, body weight. And then if you guys don't have weights, we could, you can take like a gallon jug, fill it up with water, heavy books, like fill up your backpack. I mean, the workouts are super efficient, and they just do not require a lot of equipment. And so I'm looking forward to working with you guys, and we'll talk to you guys soon.